Hi Gemini, welcome to your weekly tarot reading. I'm going to pull you an additional guidance card as I shuffle the rest of the deck, okay? You've got a leg up card. That's quite a nice card to get. That's about receiving and giving support to other people, okay? Now, we raise ourselves by raising other people, okay? There's only one of us here. What we give to one, we give to all, okay? And that's for better or worse, Gemini, by the way, because, you know, we all have times in our life where we're reactive and hurt ourselves and hurt other people. But a leg up is about receiving or giving very, very supportive and help to other people. Love that card, actually, because really, isn't that what it's all about? It's not a very, like, if we can't help each other, what is there in life, really? Sorry, Gemini. I'm feeling all Mercury retrograde at the moment. I'm very, very in my Pisces energy. And you know what? All the readings have been that way. Very deep, very beautiful, very... So I'm really hoping, Gemini, you get this vibe. So what am I feeling even before I do your reading here? I feel quite a lot of fire, actually, Gemini, coming from you. I don't know why, because everything's watery at the moment. We're moving into Aries season, okay? So, where are you? Yeah? Aries forms a very helpful relationship to Gemini. So it should be quite a positive and quite a growth producing month ahead of you. But I'll be doing the April readings next week. So let's tell me what's going on for Gemini. Oh, these cards are stuck together. Oh, I don't know how to read these. And they're stuck together. So I'm going to read them. They came out as one card, which is the Eight of Swords, and the Hangman is what's behind you, okay? Feeling trapped with that Eight of Swords, okay? Again, most people regard the Eight of Swords as an illusion. I don't often see it as an illusion when I feel trapped. But ultimately, its meaning is overthinking, okay? Getting stuck in your own thinking. You've got another sword card. Eight of Wands as the outcome. So you get a lot of fire. You've got the Leo card and the Eight of Wands, okay? Very passionate, very fiery energy. So what lies behind you? I'll be doing some clarifying here. It's feeling stuck. The image is so clear in the Eight of Swords, isn't it? With the Hanging Man. Almost feeling a little bit sort of impotent. I'm wondering why these came out as one, because a lot of people feel stuck when they're in the energy of the Hanging Man because nothing seems to be moving forward, okay? You feel not in control of your soul, yeah? And really, that's when we fall into the Eight of Swords. In fact, a lot of people get readings when they're in the Hanging Man, because that's when we sort of feel, oh my gosh, I can't move forward. I feel trapped by my circumstances. And so I'm not at all surprised that they come out as one card. That's not happened to me in a very long time. Anyhow, the gift is a Three of Cups. Something is being released here, because the Three of Cups are three angels and they're flying. And angels fly because they've released the energy that holds you back and holds you down. And I can't but feel it's relationship energy, because the Seven of Swords showed up there. The Seven of Swords is I'm jumping, but you'll understand why. The Seven of Swords is someone who doesn't know whether to stay, whether to go, whether to go forwards, go backwards. It's very much a shadowy energy. Now, I don't read it. I mean, sometimes I have seen it mean deception and trickery, but really what that means is other people in your life are getting stuck in their thinking, a bit like the Eight of Swords here. So, and maybe even people they're not coming out of the shadows and being honest about what's going on for them, which probably is the reason why you're in the Eight of Swords and the Hanging Man. Because relationships bring to us, I think you probably know this, Gemini, what we need to experience for greater or for worse, yeah? And I do have ways that I work with that energy, by the way, because I always believe a person has to take everything back to themselves in order to dissolve a karmic storyline. Because I think because people aren't being straightforward in your relationships, that's why you're in the Eight of Swords and the Hanging Man. Yeah? The gift is to try and free yourself up, Gemini, here. Because if I was in this energy, I would definitely feel in the Eight of Swords. But the gift is a card about joy. It's about releasing and freeing yourself from any holdings or any bonds people have over you where they're not being fully straightforward, they're being hesitant. So at least you can free your own soul, and that's generally what changes the whole energetic dynamic, because everything is energy. And if one person changes theirs, it's like a game of dominoes and everything begins to change. So the Three of Cups is your gift with the central issue, the Strength card. So the Strength card is looking at the Hanging Man. So some of you might not be having all your energy in relationships. I mean, the Strength card is about, it can mean anything. But one of the strong meanings of the Strength card is about your soul's purpose, because that's what Leo represents in the birth chart, your true colours. Who are you really, Gemini? What do you really want? And how do you tame this lion, this fear that holds you back from embracing your destiny? Okay, that's the central message of the Strength card. If it's coming as a relationship card, and she's looking at the Hanging Man, and that Seven of Swords is an awful lot of energy of two people holding the love back. Basically, I can't really do much. That's exactly how I would read these cards. Can you give me a card that connects these three, please? What's connecting these three cards? High Priestess, yeah. Secrets being hidden, the truth not coming out about a situation. I think this is about relationship dynamics, Gemini. I can't honestly, I've got not one control over the cards I get. And the way that I always see it, there's one person that this is for, and if I've helped that one person, my job is complete. Okay, but there's a lot of secrets here and a lot of held back emotion. Okay, and then that's for the Chariot as a challenge, basically. But I want you to work with the gift. Tell me more about the gift, please, for Gemini. Come on, universe, unplug these guys. Help me to... What is the gift? How can they find this Three of Cups? How can they find this free, joyful place which will change everything? How can they find it? Oh dear. Page of Cups. It's a messenger of love. Okay, so some of you have been asked to communicate the truth, to break through this It's like, you know, this guy, I don't dislike the Seven of Swords. I don't dislike any card. It's a process card, basically. Not many people wake up one day and they're suddenly the Ten of Swords and they've given everything up and they're revealing all their feelings. Not many people do that, Gemini. And if you find any, will you let me know? So the Seven of Swords is a card of someone who's working through stuff. But I think they've been in this gateway for far too long. And I just want to go, whoosh, which is the Ten of Swords, by the way. Because there feels to me there's a lot of things not being shared and talked about and communicated. And your gift is the Page of Cups with 3. So you break things by being the messenger of love. Do not shout at me, Gemini, okay? I'm sort of laughing, but I'm putting myself in your shoes and thinking if this reading was mine, I'd be like, no, 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 it's got to come from them, it's got to come from them. And maybe the universe is saying something different, because when the Strength card, it's not about holding back emotions and it's not about your soul purpose. It's about two species coming together. Even two people that are not very similar, because a lion and a human being don't have that much in common. But with the Strength card, they've pulled their energies together. So that's a different understanding of the Strength card. And especially because that Page of Cups is how you find that 3 of Cups, which is your joy. You can't live without joy, Gemini. You can live without many things in this world for a little while, but living without joy is not a very good place to be. So I'm reading the Strength card as the ability to try and bring these forces together. Wow. Anyhow, I'm spinning out. Outcome, 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is a lot of communication, which means either Gemini, you became the Page of Cups, or someone's about to become the Page of Cups to you, and there's about to be communication going backwards and forwards. Tell me more about the 8 of Wands, please. Yeah, Knight of Cups. So the Page has gone to the Knight, which means the flow of emotions is getting stronger and stronger. This is definitely only for a few people watching, okay? There's a call to break out of this frozen place in relationships. I feel I have been doing this reading for weeks, Gemini, honestly. And your whole March reading was about it, wasn't it? How will Gemini be met if they express their love? Let me see if I can get a message for you. The 8 of Discs and the Star card. So the Star card is about transparency, healing, it's grace. It comes after the Tower card, although I adore the Tower card. And the 8 of Pentacles is a card of quite really, really pulling resources together to try and understand something. It's got very dark here. The UK is just having such a bad storm. Maybe not the storms that other people get, but bad for the UK. What to say, Gemini? I know the reading I've got. It is a classic example of a relationship dynamic that feels it's going round and round and round. It's the 7 of Swords, by the way. It keeps everything in the shadow realm, and the High Priestess is sort of the same. A very strong emotional connection, not far off the energy of what people call the twin flame dynamic. But it's got stuck. It's pitch black here. Oh my god. Anyhow, Gemini, actually, your reading's pretty straightforward. If you do want a private reading with me, my email's in the about section, because I think for some of you that's maybe what needs to happen here. I think it's a great reading. I think it's really straightforward. And you can see everything has turned black. Oh my gosh. But communication. And the page going to the night is great, because that's about the relationship dynamics progressing. I think the world's about to end, Gemini. Anyhow, I hope bizarre. Loads of love. Bye.